God is willing to forgive all. God's desire is for you to feel fully and completely forgiven. The funny thing is, it's only us who have separated ourselves from God. God has always been with us. God is always here for us, to walk with us. It's only us who feel that separation. God is grace. God is mercy. God is love. How could he not be? How could God not be? Because God created us. God created us so we could choose to walk with God. God is just grace and mercy and love. You're separated from God possibly in your own mind. It's you've created it through the knowledge of good and evil. It's the whole point of the message. God never created any of that. God is love. Love is non-conditional. If it is conditional love, it is not from God. God does not have conditions on the love. God knows us, created us, knows who we are, how we're going to be, how we're going to act. And God loves us completely. The problem is it's too hard for our minds to wrap around to believe that we are totally and eternally forgiven. We want to hold on to that knowledge of good and evil. But God is willing to forgive all. God's desire is for us to see the things that separate us from God, acknowledge them, and then come into God, walking with God once again. Christ came and paid a price for those who think that sin has to be atoned for. Christ's message is simple. Have faith. See God clearly. Know that you are loved by God. Jesus isn't some religious experience, Christianity. There's nothing against it, guys. It's just not the message of Jesus. Jesus' message is for those who know that they are away from God and desire to walk with God again, but need to have something to pay the price to restore. That's what Christ came and did. But God is always the God of forgiveness. In the Old Testament, I'm reading in Psalms today, and it's talking about God being forgiving and God forgiving, eternal forgiveness. This is prior to Christ, guys. It's always been. It's been from the beginning. Since the beginning, when Adam and Eve were in the garden and decided to take of the knowledge of good and evil, decided to not hear God's love and open their own minds up to what is right and wrong. And God simply said, asked them, where are you? Where are you? And they hid from God because they were ashamed and they were naked. Who said you were naked? Such a simple thing. Know that God is love. God is willing to forgive all things. God's desire is for you to feel that eternal debt-freeness, to know that you are God's child, walking once again, restored to the very creator of all through eternity and the infinite. God is love. And the more we immerse ourselves in grace, the more likely we are to give grace. Seek God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Know that grace. And love others. Love your neighbor as yourself. Showing grace and mercy. Not judging them, not condemning them for what they do, but truly showing mercy and grace. Guys, come simply follow Jesus. Jesus showed us the way, the truth, and the life. It's super right in front of you, clear. Get yourself a red letter Bible, study it, ruminate, meditate on it, and accept the full forgiveness of God. And walk with your Creator today in the fullness that God has for you. Guys, come simply follow Jesus. God bless each and every one of you.